Thank you for tuning into Abundant Moments. I was thinking today about the woman in the Bible that had lost her husband, and she had two sons, and she was in great debt. And they were coming to take her sons to make them work as slaves, basically, to pay off the debt. And she went to the prophet, and the prophet told her, "What do you have in your house?" She said, "I just have a little oil. That's the only thing I have of value." He told her to go borrow vessels. And she went and borrowed vessels, and she came back and she did as the prophet said. She began to pour that little tiny bit of oil into those vessels. And as she did, it multiplied, it multiplied, it multiplied until she had everything filled. And then it stopped. And he told her, "Now take what you have and sell it." And she was able to take that oil and all those vessels, those containers, and sell it and pay off her debt. Now think about that for a minute, because she already was in such great debt. It didn't make sense to go borrow something, but yet she obeyed. And because she did, her need was more than met. So many times in our life, when we have ears to hear, but the Holy Spirit is speaking to us, He will say something to us that in our natural mind doesn't make sense. But when we obey, even when it doesn't make sense, when we obey, then we see God more than meets our need. So I came by today simply to say, obey the Lord. Make sure that you have ears to hear. And as you have ears to hear every day, when you get up, say, "Holy Spirit, I open my ears to you today. Speak to me as to what you would have me to do this day." And as we obey, we see the Lord blesses. He makes us a blessing. He provides miracles, but we must obey and have ears to hear. Thank you for tuning in.